here's another crazy story, and this one's weird, right? So where I'm originally from, this area, Peoria, Illinois, I was home visiting family, and there's a lot of back roads there, and like farms, and like over the years, there's been like urban legends of people seeing like weird things, like weird cloaked people and weird things happening, whatever. Never really thought much of it. One night, my brother and I are driving home, and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Taking this back road, it's this windy back road, no street lights, nothing out there. I'm driving the car, and all of a sudden I see these rocks, like this big, the length of a car. And so I kind of slow down a little bit, and then in between that is a giant open space, nothing, no rocks. On the other side of that is another big thing of rocks, like this size, laid out across the street, across the entire road, the length of a car. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. And I could see this from a distance. I was like, started seeing it. I was like, that's kind of weird. So, and it's spooky. It's like foggy back there. It's backwoods. It's like kind of like it's like a horror movie basically. So as I get close, I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? I can't either. I turn around and go back the other way, and it's gonna take me a long time to get home, or I drive over these rocks. But if I'm gonna drive over the rocks, I'm gonna have to slow down and go really slow because these are big rocks, and clearly, either maybe possibly I thought maybe a farmer had dropped something off his truck or like construction or something. But the way it was laid out with length of a car empty, length of a car more rocks, seemed a little odd. It didn't seem natural. So whatever. So I'm like, all right, my brother's passed out in the seat next to me sleeping. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it. So I had to slow down. I started going over the rocks. And I start right to get to the edge of the rock, start going over it. Because I'm going so slow because there's big rocks. All of a sudden, something grabs the door handle, and I didn't have time to even look. Grab the door handle of my brother's door, and it's like, and you hear like the door was locked. So you hear it go, and they let go of the door, and of course I just gunned it. I was like, took off, gunned it, right? Just flew across it. Didn't care, like whatever. I don't care what happens to this car. I'm getting out of here. My brother wakes up and says, "What was that? What was happening? What happened?" I was like, "Dude, something just grabbed our door handle. We had to slow down at these rocks." Crazy thing. Next morning, we went back down that same road. All the rocks were gone. All the rocks were gone. There was a trail by where the rocks were that I had to ready to slow down at. There's a trail that goes into the woods, but all the rocks were gone. The entire mess was cleaned up. Nothing was there. What was going on? I think I might have been abducted myself. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird.